Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Elizabeth and I'm biking by myself from Netherlands to Berlin. In this video I'm biking from Brandenburg to Potsdam, which means that I can almost touch Berlin by the end of this video. So let's see what today's ride brings. As I start today with the last part of my bike trip, I woke up early and really took my time to experience it fully. The fact that last night was the last night of my trip in a tent was not so bad, considering the amount of sleep I got. Due to the cold temperature, I again slept very little. And this is how my tent looks after such a night. Okay, now that I've woken up a bit, it's time to show all my layers I wore while sleeping that were still not warm enough. The lighting here isn't great, so I will tell you what I wore. First, a vest, secondly a long-sleeved shirt and underneath a short-sleeved shirt. In addition, I was wearing a legging and a pajama trousers and I wore 2 pairs of socks. And yep, I was still freezing inside my tent, despite the fact that I also had this insulation blanket under my mat for the first time. It just wasn't enough. So yes, I could really use some good advice from you all. So if you have any tips about a better sleeping setup, then please let me know down in the comments, because yes, this is not really nice. Then it was time to get my stuff that I left inside to dry and pack my bags. After packing all my bags, I changed into my biking outfit, sat down for a while and started to pack my tent. As everything I had was again attached to my bike, I started the last day of this trip. And this day started great with lovely sunny weather. Leaving Brandenburg for good, I of course first needed to get some breakfast at the store, as I can't bike or do anything else without having breakfast first.
One hour later.
Biking in this beautiful place, I again ride through the street I biked through yesterday and where I ate a huge ice cream. good memories. And then I really left the city behind, which felt like the official begin of my last leg of this trip. Not even an hour into today's ride, this last day surprises me with some of the most beautiful landscapes. Besides, of course, also these typical small villages. Biking through all of these beautiful places made me feel really grateful for being able to do this trip and being surrounded with so much nature. And since so far the sun has been shining brightly, those of you who have seen more of my videos may be able to guess what happens next. Of course, it starts to rain. As it rained quite hard, it gladly also rained only briefly. But the sky stayed grey for a while, at least at one side of the road, most of the time. But slowly the sun came out more and more. Today it's the last day of the trip, so it's now 65 kilometers to Berlin, and then that's it. I'm a bit sad. I was also excited, of course, for arriving there, but I'm enjoying this day as much as I can. The weather's good now, and the route is beautiful. It's amazing. As I knew this was my last biking day, I stopped quite a lot to look around me and enjoy the trip. Look how stunning. As you can see, the route made me very happy. Where Where some parts of the trip to Berlin felt a bit the same in a way, today really offers a lot of different landscapes, which I of course really enjoy. Arriving at this lake, it was time for a break, to eat something and to enjoy the view. Back on the road, I encountered for the first time today some dirt roads to make today a bit more adventurous. Unlike some previous days, today this unpaved road was only short. Biking through a small village, I ended up at this harbor, which was beautiful, but maybe due to the weather, which was again changing, it also looked a bit abandoned. As in the previous videos, I again recorded a passing train where, again, we had to wait a very long time before we even saw the train. And this time I also show you the effect on the traffic of this. Look how long the line is, and it's even longer since my camera stopped filming because the battery was dead. I then passed Werder train station, after which my route took me across the river Havel, following the train tracks. But before, I needed again to enjoy the view for a bit. Which were followed again with a moment to look closer. I wonder if I'll ever make it to Berlin at this pace. Oh, and by the way, look at these huge wooden dolls. And then I already left Gelto, a place I didn't even know I was in. And I was only a few minutes back on the road, and again I took a detour. It's just very beautiful here, and it is my last day on the bike. I, however, decided not to stay for too long, as the sky looked pretty threatening and I did want to arrive in Berlin before midnight. Then my route took me to a campsite, through which my route also ran, which was a bit strange, but since the campsite was by the water, it was also again beautiful. This is definitely a cozy looking campsite. Leaving the campsite, I got distracted by this cat, which made that I biked in the wrong direction. Arriving in this oasis of green, the sky turned blue again, and the tram driver kindly gave me the right of way while smiling and waving. Look at those colors. In the middle of the forest, I decided to take another small snack break. After jumping back on my bike and left the forest, I found myself at Park Sanssouci, which meant that I had arrived in Potsdam, which also means that I can almost smell the bratwurst from Berlin. And arriving in Potsdam also brings at the end of this video. Thank you all for watching, and if you liked it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also check out my other videos. Then I'll say see you in the next one, where I finally arrive in Berlin. So, bye! No.